What you are about to witness is the adventures of three dumb friends diving into dungeons. They gather upgrade materials, health items, and many different unique items. They will face many challenges along the way, but the biggest challenge they will face is themselves. These are the Chalice Chronicles.
Chalice Dungeons.
Chalice Dungeon.
Chalice Dungeon Chronicles with the boys in the dungeons for the gems and the blood syringes because we're fucking out and we're tired of grinding for them.
Well, we're just grinding some more.
I mean, we are, but you get a lot more shit from these dungeons rather than going through the same loop getting a bunch of shit.
Well, the question is, do the boss fights in here work the same? Because I'm just going to roll everything up until, like, the 3rd or 5th chalice.
Yeah, the boss fights work the same. I'd like to play.
Yes. You defeat a boss, you trade it off. That's how it will always work whenever you do these Souls runs.
I thought this was something else, by the way.
What, do you think it was candy?
I thought they were condoms. I just saw...
Yes, ginger, ginseng flavor.
No, because all I saw was, like, this kind of, like, texture there, and I'm like, just keeping it right there?
I mean, yes, I do hide my condoms. I'm not a fucking barbarian, and...
I mean, like, hey, dude, it's your house. Like, do whatever the fuck you want. Like,
just leave them out in the open.
I'll let God judge you. God.
I don't fuck. I just leave my condoms. I'm the kind of guy that buys a pack of condoms, opens them up, and just leaves them out in the open so people think I have sex.
What, do you have them? Do you have them like all still rolled up, but you have like the strips still like hanging from your drawer?
So you can just go like.
I sometimes just take the condom out of the pack and just throw them around so people think I'm fucking over here. Hey, Chris, what that? Oh, sorry, guys. Last night was a crazy bender. Flashback of me just crying on my computer.
Just like shaking with a bottle of wine.
Taking the condom and ripping it, just throwing it on my dresser.
Hey, man.
I got friends coming over tomorrow. I gotta set the place up.
That condom shredded. Are you good? There we go. Finally. It's dead. Yeah, I got it. Finally.
That's like the 3rd one.
That's not the 3rd one. I've missed 3 times. I was like, I'm trying not to clap, and I hit the point where I'm like, no, fuck it, I want to kill this fucking moth. Oh!
They don't have grade for mobs.
Okay, good. They still take damage.
Like Adrian said, we're gonna roll everything for the first 3 dungeons, so...
That's fine. Because one of the things we can do is we can upgrade our gun. Which is not necessarily like it's gonna be a damage changer for us, but...
it is.
Yeah, it'll make a difference.
It makes a difference.
In this area, I know this spot in particular has blood vials right here.
Which... We also need those, because they're too expensive.
Which is, like, it's so crazy that how much of this game is actually just, like, side stuff that you don't need to do.
If Adrian dies from this, I'm gonna lose my actual
They're fucking rats, alright? They're rats in the Souls game, Tanner. Don't fucking underestimate them. I'm
not underestimating them. He was just talking mad shit 3 minutes ago. I'm just gonna roll everything, so, like, I just play for, like, 6 bosses? No. Dies to
It's gonna be basically fucking Bloodborne boss rush mode, even though there's some bosses we've never fought outwards in here.
I honestly, I like that. That's what makes the Chalice dungeons feel interesting.
And honestly, it's where you fight the fucking woman in white, too, if I remember right. She's the final boss in this dungeon.
Not in this particular one, but
yeah,
like
the Chalice dungeon itself,
And it's where you can get 2 extra weapons, I believe, or 1.
I played this until I got to Rom again, and then I was like...
When I fought Rom in this one, I had to do it your style. I had to clear out the mobs and then keep fighting them, because there's no way. You're in such a compact area, it's just... What the fuck?
Something killed itself for him.
Yeah. And what's another thing I was going to mention, too? Oh yeah, and I like the concept because it makes the storyline, because this is actually the dungeons that they dived into where they found the blood that they started using for the healing church.
I like how Adrian got a little lost and 2 things died when trying to find him.
3 things died.
Yeah. Well, there's a ladder he missed in the right there, yeah.
I didn't miss it.
The other one was towards the boss. That's the shortcut. Not the shortcut, but where the boss is.
Yeah, we gotta switch it. Oh, because there's pendulums up here.
That guy comes back.
But yeah, I like the idea, like, oh, we dove and we found these underground mines. We dug into them. Hey, these walls are bleeding blood. Cool, let's examine it. Hey, this blood got rid of my whooping cough. That's fucking awesome. Let's use this blood for everything. Hey, man, people are turning into monsters. Alright, that's kind of weird. What else did they do? Well, they had some of that weird blood we found bleeding from the walls in the dungeons. Yeah, no, that's not a thing. Let's keep distributing this blood, give it to people that are sick, pregnant women, kids that are having the flu, old men with cancer. What's the worst that's gonna happen?
The literal Pope.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Alright, so we have monsters. Yo, you know what we need? We're gonna give the blood to the priest, and they're gonna hunt the monsters for us. You know what? That's fucking rad as hell. Hey, man, the priests are killing people. Yeah, I know, it's probably a dumb idea. Hindsight's 2020, right? Totally. Alright, so we're gonna start these things called hunters. They're gonna hunt other people that gone crazy from the blood. Cool. What if they go crazy? We'll make hunters that hunt hunters that are hunting the other hunters.
Alright.
Nice.
Can I go through that smoke?
Yeah.
Yes,
or-
you can.
It's just smoke.
It's literally just, you can't see me. Where am I at? But he throws a dagger at you perfectly.
Yes, blind sense.
Oh boy, I can't wait to go home. Wait, where's home?
I wish backstabbing was still a thing in this. Like, you just.
I mean, it is.
It is and it isn't.
What do you mean it isn't?
Well, like, you can't just sneak
damn it.
up behind someone and, like, just
Do
go...
the one tap?
Yeah.
Well, that's
have to
why, because
down
Dark
him.
Souls 1 happened. That's why. Because in Dark Souls 1, you would have people in PvP combat, and they would circle strafe around each other and mash the R1 button. Whoever got the backstab first won the fight. Because there was no 1-2 punch. It was literally
PvP in Bloodborne's really bad.
I've never done PvP in Bloodborne, but I know that's why they got rid of that mechanic for backstabbing in the other Souls-like games and making a 1-2 hit. Because the circle strafing and the one-tapping.
PvP in Bloodborne is 20 Estus files, essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah. So one guy can literally fuck up your whole entire day.
Honestly, at one point, you'd just be
I
tempted to
do
let him
believe
kill ya.
that it's, if I remember right, isn't there a fucking summoning lady there too? And if you kill her, doesn't the
Yeah,
summoner
kill her.
get kicked out?
Maybe.
Oh, I
It's
don't
down
know.
there to your left. Or should be,
Yeah,
further
you're
down.
good.
Yeah, further
Keep
down.
going.
Keep going to your left. Because I know when you're summoned, there's a bell lady. Bell lady's technically your link.
Connection.
I don't know if killing her makes the invader go away.
Oh.
I've never done it before. I just know that she's there.
I like how they look like the doll a little bit.
Yeah, like I said, we're all going crazy, so maybe, wouldn't it be
Yeah.
more
It's the other
fitting to
side.
say that the doll looks like them?
That, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
Well,
They
it's
were
supposed to
here
be
first.
based off of Lady Maria's.
Oh no! Adrian, are you gonna be okay?
Don't go for his plumas. That's his weak spot.
Don't do it. He's just a man. He didn't choose to have blades put on his fucking arms.
Maybe he did. Maybe he's like, hog me up, samurai. I want mantis blades.
I forgot to equip.
You don't even need it.
I don't think you need it. He's half health.
Yeah, well, that's because there's a blister on his
Yeah, he has a
leg.
blister on his right arm. His arm too. Looks like.
It's Gucci.
Don't.
Like when a girl
Hell
say
yeah.
moist, and you're like, that's not even sexy. Don't say that. No, timeout. Timeout. Oh, I said timeout, bro. I wasn't very cash money to you.
Alrighty. We still don't have enough to level, but we got a gemstone. And
That we
that's
probably can't even use.
pretty good.
Hit the lantern and then go downstairs.
And pass that controller over. Hey, at least it only took 8 minutes to do that.
Yep.
It's not
You gotta,
done yet.
You gotta go the other
You
way.
killed a boss.
Yeah, you gotta go the other way. Just there's an elevator
There's more.
You killed a boss.
There's more.
You
Tanner.
killed, but
You killed a
the
boss.
Chalice dungeons.
That's fine, but you still
Oh,
killed
okay.
a boss.
Killed a boss.
Okay,
Yeah.
this one doesn't have it, but there's bonus rooms.
oh
Yeah, the ones between them. Then you'll get them in probably in the second or third chalice dungeon.
Oh wait, I get to level up and buy items.
What are you gonna
first.
level up with?
There'll be a lantern there, yeah. So
Go for it.
He's gonna buy 3 fucking fire paper.
He's
I
gonna
guess.
pop 3 blood things. Like, fuck you, I'm gonna level up. I said I'm gonna level up. I'm gonna level up.
He's gonna invert himself so he can go buy fucking items.
Fuck off.
Oh man, what is this madness?
Get ready for the Chalice dungeon episode.
I'll come up with a different thumbnail for the challenge. Make it one giant fucking chalice. Chalios.
The dungeon.
The dungeon. Don't worry, they're gonna become hard enough soon enough. Hard enough soon enough? That makes sense.
Now may I have the controller,
Yes,
Father?
now you may
Thank
have it.
I love when you guys get along. It's so great. Was I being like, was I dry enough?
I forgot.
As dry as
they didn't mention it. I'll find out if I have MLK Day off tomorrow by driving into work and see if it's open.
I mean,
I sure don't.
It's a holiday, but I'm still gonna be there. But I'm gonna be making overtime.
I'm gonna be there hating my
It's
day.
a bank holiday, I guess.
Yeah, I mean,
It's a school holiday.
That's a fair enough assumption. I think it's the bank holiday, school holiday, whatever.
Probably why I work so long tomorrow, actually.
Everyone can get their sandwiches before MLK Day.
Dude, literally, like, I had, like, 2 orders for tomorrow that are like, hey, I want a sandwich platter. I'm like, that's great. Go for it. I don't appreciate it. It's not going to be as much as, like, the actual bigger holidays, so...
So, now that you're whipping sub sandwiches, what's your favorite sandwich to whip up?
The ones that are all vegetables, because it's so great to be like, okay, here's 8 slices of cheese, and now I just drop a bunch of veggies on it, and you're done.
People do that?
Yeah, there's
That's
veggie
the
sub.
best part.
Yeah, well, vegetarians will disagree with
Do
you.
they know? Have you told them?
No.
Have you informed them that fucking meat's the best part of the sandwich?
My least favorite kind of sandwich so far
They might have not known.
has been the sandwich assholes asked for, which is literally like just the equivalent of like, I want mayo on it. Okay, no, extra mayo.
You're the Adrian. I want mayo on both sides of the bread.
No, I tell them I want both sides now, not actually go back. Take everything off. The worst one I've ever seen, I was like behind a lady, and it's like, yeah, I want the grain bread, not the
Fine grain's good bread, though.
not the roll, the slices.
Yeah, some
I
assholes
want-
asked for that too.
Oh.
I want the 2 bread slices. Now I know it's not on the menu, but the other 3 Publixes down the road do it for me. So, and I didn't sit there. I stood there because you can't sit at Publix. You technically can, but
you
you're
were disgusted either way.
I wasn't disgusted. I'm like, I just want my sandwich.
Yeah.
Bag, man.
I didn't even see him for a minute. I thought it was a statue.
Yeah, you're
Huh.
I don't like any of that.
Yeah. Well then.
So you ever have a customer who's just so over rude, and you're just like, okay, fine, I'm gonna kill your ass with kindness now, I guess. I had that today. Like, literally, this woman had waited in line for like maybe 7 or 8 minutes, and I'm like, hi, I'm gonna help you. She's like, I'd like a white bread sandwich. I'm like, well, that's great. I'm out of white bread at the moment. And thankfully, one of my managers was like, actually, let me go check the baker. I'm like, cool, awesome, great. And I'm like, it'll just be like a minute or 2. She'll go ahead and grab it, and I'll go ahead and start a sandwich. And she's like, I've already been waiting 20 minutes. And I really want to look at her like, bitch, you have not. You have not. If you had waited 20 minutes, I'd be home. Because I had like 4 minutes left in my shift. Fuck off.
You were literally the last sandwich of my shift. So.
Exactly, like, and she literally just started grumbling and bitching. She's like, it's fucking the worst Publix. Fuck this Publix. Like, why do I even go to this Publix? And I really want to be like, I don't know, why do you? Like, I did not drive your ass here.
I just know that she had a really terrible day.
I don't
Fucking
give a shit if she had a terrible day.
cheating on her or something.
I spent the entire time being like, well, hey, ma'am, what would you like on your sandwich? Oh, an Italian? You got it. Alrighty, well, do you want extra mayo on that? You're sure gonna get it. It's
You
great.
sure do, you fat bitch.
Yeah, fucking slut. Yeah, you want that mayo, don't you?
Just super passive aggressive Tanner at work.
Oh,
You can't make me passive. I forgot. You're Publix.
I can't. I'm not passive aggressive. I'm just so nice that you know I'm just like, I fucking hate you right now. But this is my. I can't be rude to you. I'm literally against my job. But I can be so nice. It's clear how my feelings are.
That's fine. I don't have the mental fortitude for that.
I know you get to just
To deal with people or to bitch about it because
I mean, oh my God, Naked Man,
roly poly oly.
Dark Souls 1 man.
Fuck! I don't think I've ever seen him
I was
do
like,
that.
watch out! From
Fucking
downtown.
What the fuck?
Fucking Rikishi over here.
Tanner had to sit up straight. If you guys aren't watching at home, he had to sit up straight. So the guy that was talking shit. Oh no, man with no pants. He can roll.
I don't know if I've ever seen that actually.
But Chris, by your logic, is he smart because he's wearing shoes?
Yes, he is. If you're smart enough to wear shoes, but not smart enough to wear pants or a shirt or underwear, you're a fucking genius. Look at all that fucking air resistance he's not dealing with right now for being naked.
Oh, thank
and
God.
he's dead.
Is he fully naked?
I was so scared. That was like.
Is he still wearing shoes?
Listen, if
Hey,
we had Bloodborne
okay.
uncensored, you'd see cock and balls right now.
No, if we're gonna say okay, what's more comfortable, a guy in a pair of underwear or a guy in just shoes showing up somewhere?
He was wearing just shoes, Tanner. I don't know if you were paying attention.
Adrian was like naked. I'm like, well, okay, I'm gonna consider naked like if he's in just shoes, he's naked.
Well, how about this?
His
Okay,
dingleberries are fucking
if he was
out.
naked and he had shoes on, that's even worse because that means he was prepared to run. He's like, I don't need no shirt, no pants, but I need my Nikes because I have to really get somewhere. I don't know what he's doing, but he's gonna get there in a hurry.
Well, hopefully he's at least wearing a mask and.
Oh my god.
Hopefully he's social distancing.
I finally saw Borat 2, by the way.
Is it good?
It was. I thought Borat 1 was funnier. Borat 2 was kind of like more scripted, and the jokes are not forced, but like it was more focused on its story than it just being silly. And the lesson of the movie was go vote, which I'm glad people did. So that's good. Go vote or you be executed.
No, I thought it was. You have to deliver your daughter to. Or, no, you have to deliver this porn star monkey to.
Oh my God.
To Mike Pence.
Yeah.
Oh no, I made a mistake.
Or we will rip you in half by putting 2 donkeys and.
I mean, the movie was based off that, but the premises of it was, yeah, America's kind of fucked right now. You guys need to vote. This is wild. That's why I literally said at the end of the movie, go vote.
Literally?
Yeah, I said at the end of the movie of Borat 2, go vote.
It's a good message.
Yeah. And he spent a lot of time with like people that had a certain type of mindset just to kind of help show you how crazy things are getting. So I'm not gonna name drop or like get too political, but it's like, yeah, this is what the other side believes. This is what this side believes. And this is for what reasons. This is what they actually say. And it's like cracking jokes in a funny way, but it was also like jarring too. So
I can't repeat that one joke that
get your club out.
that kind of had me like, man, it's not funny. It's really surreal because there's people like that out there.
Right, I know what bit you're talking about. Is it the bit when he was at the carnival thing and he was like doing the singing thing and then...
No. It's the I need a particular kind of dress.
No. Yes. I could say that joke. It's my channel. But the dress that says the dress says no means yes. Yeah.
Yeah. And then the lady didn't freak out. She just laughed and
she
picked
completely rolled with it. Yeah. It's like, oh, here, I know what you're talking about.
Did they do actual people, not actors, reacting?
That's the idea of it, but it's like I said, it felt like some of the stuff was like more staged than what it normally is. So.
Yeah, no, I'm not spending my souls in this. Like, I want to get like a level out of it, so like, I fucking keep it.
Yeah.
You're gonna be here a while.
Chalice Chronicles, the Chronic. Bow, 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 bow. I need to come up with a theme song. I need to get one of those mixers and make my own music.
That guy Chris. That guy Chris.
That guy Chris, sometimes racist, sometimes not. Watches videos and it's very funny. Sometimes he curses. Have your kids subscribe. Give him the credit card number. Da 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 da. That guy Chris. Don't forget to follow Adrian.
I know you could.
This is my Patreon.
I'd say just go on Fiverr and see if someone can make you a 15-second jingle or something.
You can do that. That guy that does the majiggers for fucking Adventure Zone, he makes his own music, right?
Griffin?
Yes and no.
Griffin McElroy, yeah. If I'm not mistaken, a lot of his stuff for the Adventure Zone is stuff he makes.
Yeah, and
not the intro.
He mentioned before that the intro
wait, no, you're thinking of a Bim Bam. He does not do the intro from a Bim Bam like that.
No, the intro for Adventure Zone is not.
I remember you mentioned before that it was.
That's not an original song.
Is it really not?
Yeah, it's a remix of something else.
No, I stumbled upon it. It's one of Mort Garrison's songs off of the Occult album Deja Vu.
Really?
And when I heard that, I'm like, oh.
Yeah, because I heard it was actually in the middle of the Suffering game. He mentioned that the jingle is like based off of so-and-so song or whatever. So yeah, I remember hearing that also too.
I'm pretty sure for Amnesty he made his own stuff because that shit's just good.
So I think he like just took the song and then like added some more beeps and bops or whatever.
It's very iconic sound,
Yeah.
which I like.
It's very fitting to like. It makes me
I
think.
have it
D&D.
right here.
So, you found it and downloaded it. Were you ready for this conversation, Adrian?
Well,
Apparently.
no, because I like Mort Garrison.
Mort.
He's
Is that like Bill Gygax?
No, it's not like Bill Gygax, but I'd say it's one of my obscure music that I listen to.
Does it have like that retro thing, like? Style
Yeah,
to
this from this album it sounds more occultish, but let me just pull it up. I still hate YouTube music.
Yeah. Blame money. Blame money.
Nukes dropping outside. Me. Fuck yes.
It's
Sprints to bathroom so I can become an environmental storytelling toilet skeleton.
Oh wait, not that one.
He's gonna blow my mind because I always thought it was just the original.
Yeah, I thought so too for the longest time. Because he didn't mention he does his own music.
He does.
Yeah.
That's definitely it.
Yeah.
Called Deja Vu from Electronical Impressions of the Occult by Ataraxia.
Does it also have like the da-na-na, da-na-na? Okay, cool. I just want, you don't have to pull it up, but I trust you 100% on that.
Yeah, look, it even does the cutaway.
Okay. Okay, yeah, no, 110%.
I wonder how that works, because, like, does he have to, like, give, like, commission or rights to that or something, maybe?
He may have asked for rights about it.
Podcasting works differently. Like,
sometimes it's like a certain amount of time you can play something, or it could just be like they sometimes just ask for the rights to be able to do these things.
Yeah. Sometimes you can just get it. Sometimes you work out a deal.
Yeah.
Who knows?
well, I know the mics aren't going to pick up this, but I also started listening to Motherfucker Doom.
Somebody will finish.
Oh, yeah, you know what? I gotta start listening to that stuff, too, because I heard it was really great. And, like, kind of sad I didn't get into his music earlier, but, didn't he do the original Aqua Teen Hunger Force, like, theme song?
I don't know, maybe, but do you remember like way back when Adult Swim like used to have like music playing in the back of like their commercials or their cutaways,
Yeah,
like, between
vaguely.
things? Yeah, a lot of that music was also his music playing in the background. Apparently, he doesn't only do rap, but he also does instrumental. But
Okay.
probably song I would recommend to check out that like got me deep diving into him. But the album is literally called Food.
I was gonna say, if you didn't, I heard that album was really good, too. Food.
The song that I love out of it is Rap Snitches Knish.
Bless you.
Also, rest in peace, motherfucking Doom.
Yeah, rest in peace.
How did he die?
Yeah, he died.
Fuck.
At the ripe age of, like, fucking 49 or something?
I thought it was
Yeah.
41.
Yeah, he was young, dude.
Man, I hate that shit.
It is unfortunate.
And he apparently died on Halloween, and they announced his death on
At the end of the year.
December 31st.
So weird.
Yeah.
How did he go? You know?
It still doesn't say.
Wow.
Which, I'm not gonna deep dive. If that's what his wife and family want to do, then we respect their decisions to. Ooh.
Yep. God, all my frames.
Did you see the frame rate just like shit
How
itself?
did I not? If I was, the only way I would have missed that if I was not looking like Tanner
I
was.
know what you're talking about.
I saw the frame rate disappear, Adrian.
Yeah, totally.
Don't worry, you didn't miss anything. They're all dead now.
I have complete faith in all of y'all to be able to kill some
That's
skeletons.
fine. I have complete faith in myself.
Good.
I want to explore some more because I know there's like I said, we would start doing the exploring.
Not the explorer.
Exploring. Oh no, it's that wacky tobacco. Also, the other thing too is the challenge dungeons are fucking large. Like if it was like a boss rush mode, that'd be great. But it's like I get like what I call like con mouth for being in the dungeon for so long, and they all look the same. They use the same type of like design, just redone over. Sometimes a different color, different enemies, and different placements. It's like, man, this is kind of fucking boring.
The bosses are literally the only interesting part.
Right, and even sometimes the bosses repeat themselves. You fight Rom,
Yep.
you fight that fucking devil dog thing like 2 times. You fight that
so many tomb giants.
Right, tomb giants.
You fight that
golems.
Amidala, the celestial one.
Yeah, I mean,
And then there's tomb giant with cannon for arm.
there are a couple unique bosses like the Silver Witch and the 3 fucking naked dick bags, but besides
also
that, man,
the woman in white or whatever her name
well,
is.
she's at the very, very
I
end.
haven't ran
so-
into her yet, but yeah. So there's that and that. Probably. Is that my phone? Whatever. So one quick update. So
I don't need the shortcut, but just in case I die, I guess.
I mean, the door will be open.
Yeah, you're right. It should be open, but
Yeah.
I see a shortcut. I activate.
Why are you?
so
I gotta go back up.
Why?
I don't see the. I didn't finish this loop yet.
Does
so
nothing.
I finally started reading the Witcher books.
Nice.
Oh yeah, we had waited a whole entire 2 episodes just to hear that. Jesus.
Yeah.
You talked about it a little bit in the other
Yeah, talked
episodes,
about
so-
it a little bit. I've
don't
mentioned
bother.
it a lot on my
Which
stream.
also goes down too. I gotta go
Yeah.
down, right?
I've
Yeah, you do.
I've mentioned it a lot on my streams, but I actually haven't mentioned it on.
They
you
actually
can-
take damage like a bitch.
Yeah, they do, man. I already killed one.
There's like 3 or
Wow.
4 usually. But I think they also tend to drop gem.
No, they dropped the arcane haze.
I also don't like this place because this open area causes your PS4 to shit itself.
Yeah, it's not exactly great. Like I said, I don't know why Bloodborne can't run at 60 frames, but it's
Because it
beyond-
doesn't want to.
Yeah.
They never set it up to do so, and then fans just made a patch that made it run at 60, but...
Not an official
Also,
patch.
please continue, Adrian.
So, yeah, because we haven't recorded in a while, and I just, shotgunned through the first 2 books in, a week. And then Chris convinced me to run Witcher instead of Cyberpunk, so...
Because you have more
Really?
knowledge and lore of the world now because of the books, so it only makes sense.
I love this, Witcher. Okay, at the start of 2020, Witcher, and then halfway through, Cyberpunk. And we're at the start of 2020 and 21, Witcher.
You know what happened, though? Because the
Witcher.
Witcher TV show came out. And then we were all on the Witcher bench. And
Yeah.
then Cyberpunk came out. Now we're on
Cyberpunk,
Cyberpunk. And then
yeah.
Cyberpunk is like... and it's back to Witcher again.
Well, nah, I actually
Yeah,
I finally read the books, and books are interesting. I like them way more than the show.
Really?
Which is
I like the
usually
show,
the
too.
book always good.
Yeah, books are usually better.
Yeah, well,
I just have the
Geralt's
ability
way different in the books. Not way different, but his relationship with Dandelion's way better. He's less of a standoffish dick, and
And I like Dandelion and Geralt. I like that relationship. I think it's very iconic.
it's
Grab the
it's,
items.
it's way better. It's way better in the books than it is in the show. But
Before
also, Dandelion isn't there for a lot of the scenes. There's actually a merchant that Geralt knows.
Is he the dwarf?
There's items.
No, not the dwarf. There's
Oh,
another.
never mind, that's Candle. My bad.
There's another foppish character that's a merchant that hires Geralt to do a lot of things.
Huh, who is he?
I forgot his name. I'm very bad with names and location.
Do you run? Does it mention Vermin Roach? Because I know him and Geralt have history.
Yes, briefly at the second book because it was when essentially the first 2 books cover season 1 covers the first 2 books, and some things are different. It actually doesn't go over the mage's final stand. It's actually a footnote in the book.
Which is crazy, because that was such an epic scene, honestly, in the show.
I haven't finished the show.
It's great. Have you not seen... I understand you not liking Game of Thrones,
Okay.
the sister and brother humping, but
No,
Witcher
it's not even-
has none of that.
So here's the thing. I like The Witcher. Gentlemen, the downside of being in a relationship...
You
that-
can't watch shows by yourself.
It's not even that. I started to watch the show with her, and then she was like, we'll pick it up again later, because apparently she's the kind of person drop and pick up kind of deal. I'm sitting here can I watch it? And she's like, nah, just wait for me. That was
Yeah, no.
a year ago.
Yeah, been on that ride, buddy. Missed a lot of shows. Eventually binge watched Game of Thrones like in 2 months, all fucking 8 seasons. So.
Well, just like the government has you renew things every year, it expired, so you might as well just watch it on your own now.
Or just not say anything, and then when you start watching, you just act surprised when everything happens.
I'm just happy I got her to
I
watch.
like this character. I wouldn't get too attached to him. What'd you say? Nothing. Just, you know, it doesn't seem like they're very well complete or anything. You know, just.
I'm just happy I got her to watch. Finally got her to watch
But
Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
You would
That's all
have
I
to
wanted.
watch it like on a bootleg version because you can't be on Netflix like, oh, we want to rewatch Witcher. And she'd be like, what do you mean rewatch?
No. Here's what you do: you make a second account, watch Witcher on that, delete the second account. And...
Man, you're fucking getting really into it right now.
Man, this is like I'm watching a show, not trying to hide like an affair. Like, fuck off.
No, Tanner.
Well, read the books then.
It's the same. Yeah, you could read the books.
It's
also,
the same
it's the
thing.
same. You're right. It is the same thing.
Fucking
But it's
Christ.
not.
I'm gonna say I explored everything. I'm not.
Yeah,
gonna,
you're good.
I'm not gonna double up. Fuck that.
And you broke your ankles.
But I asked Juan, like, should
Oh fuck! This is the dog.
Oh no.
I really don't like the dog.
I asked Juan where would be a good point to like start the campaign from, and he said read at least like 2 more books because it branches out and goes.
Wait, there's only 3 books, right?
No, there's like 8.
Jesus, I thought there was like 4.
Oh, there's like the original. There's like the original. Oh no, there's 9. So there's the original like 8. Then he made an in-betweener, which is
Tweener.
yeah. Well, technically, chronologically, it's supposed to be the 3rd book, but he made it in like
Oh, that's
2008.
bullshit.
That was really fast.
It happened.
I told you the dog. I hate the dog. I really hate that fight.
He broke his ankle.
Stupid dog
he
made me
fucking
look
recovered
mad.
Like 2 hits. Maybe that
Yeah.
was I was supposed to get him in the butt instead of the front. Hard to tell.
His front butt.
You're supposed to
Yes,
fist
front foot.
instead of punch him in the face.
But no, he said read like 2 more books because it fleshes out, and if I just go the audiobook route, I'll have it done within a week
Yeah,
or
straight
2.
ahead, and then just go around. No, that straight ahead. The other.
That's
Yeah. And then you can walk
Ugh.
around you.
Oh no, it's a guy with a knife.
They all do dumb damage. We're all kinks here.
Everything does dumb damage.
Yeah.
Alright, so...
Like, you never hit a point where something can't kill you.
Yeah. I mean, you could fucking be at the end of the game, and one of the guys at the beginning of the level could probably still kill you.
Oh, 100%.
Fuck it, we got plenty of these to pop. I can just pop them like fucking gobstoppers.
He had 1.
Yeah, we might have more in storage.
No, we can get more later.
I didn't know we could buy them.
That's a 8,000 soul. Oh, that's the gimmick.
Nope.
This is like God of War music. I don't know why.
This is Bloodborne. Bloodborne, baby.
Have you been watching Big Mouth?
No.
That's like one of the quotes of like the hormones. You know how it goes, baby.
I heard they went to Florida.
Oh yeah, they have a fantastic song in like the parody of I forgot what Motley Crue song they were making fun of, but like in the vein they just like Panama.
I've never been to
That's
fucking.
fed-
Oh no! Panama's the name of the song, but they're like Florida.
Okay.
Again, Panama's Van Halen.
Yeah.
Close enough.
All hair metal bands of the day, now considered dad rock.
Oh god.
I saw them in concert.
Did you really?
Yeah. They played at the,
Are you sure you're not really the fucking 29-year-old and me and Adrian are just fucking 24, like listening to fucking dubstep with our light-up keyboards and our fucking
First off, I'm 25.
foreign music? Oh Jesus.
Well, did you see him like bump me, but I took no damage?
I thought you died for a second because your character shuddered in such a weird way.
I don't know, man. Just end it, Adrian.
Working
on
on
it.
it.
Should.
Working on it.
Dumb. His,
It's the watchdog of the old lords. He kills the abyss, please.
his head's dumb and stupid and big. He's not even a dog. He's like a weird fucking like
Snake dog.
yeah snake dog thing. I mean, he looks awesome, but how did that not hit you?
Invincibility frames.
I thought he bit him like for a second.
Fucking bullshit. Whatever.
Ooh.
Hooray.
Chalice dungeons.
And that's the end of this one. But we grabbed the other chalice at the last boss. So this chalice dungeon is done. Yeah, you hit the lower. We still have enough to level up on.
Yeah.
We don't.
No.
Yeah. So
we're done.
we're done?
That's the end of that chalice dungeon.
We grabbed the other chalice at the last boss, though. They gave us another chalice.
Yeah.
Alright, well, let me go do some inventory management.
There's an
Shouldn't be
ability we can do once we have enough materials. You can make the challenge that they call it rooting, and it makes the enemies tougher and makes them drop more items, which is what we're gonna do. Or you could pop blood echoes and level up. I mean, either way, leveling up or buying items, you can't go wrong with either or.
It's up to you, Adrian.
as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of what you need, probably.
Also,
Well, what is it?
also in the books, Yennefer is a mega hoe.
Oh my god, you have 20 more than you need. 18
Fucking
more.
close.
Fucking Christ.
Also, I mean, can you call her a mega hoe? I mean, people are allowed to fuck whoever they want.
Farewell, good hunter.
Yeah, but Geralt wasn't okay with it.
Therefore, she is a mega hoe. Also, we need blood to do the chalices, so you're going to have to pop something.
God, son of a bitch.
It's only like 200. But yeah, just a little bit of cutty oopsies.
Yeah. No, but it's a good book because, let me see what his name was exactly, because I'm bad with names. He shows up in the show.
I need more.
Yeah,
which one do you want?
We need the root, which means we need more ritual blood. I think we can buy that in the store.
We have that. We can do that one, actually.
You can look at the depth. That tells you the difficulty. So you go up.
Depth 2, yeah. That's harder one. We just, yeah. Oh,
so you want to do 1 and then 2. Because those things will give you the resources so you don't have to go out and buy them yourself.
Boss.
So we need ritual blood 1, looks like.
Hey, boss. Boss, I just wanted to let you know, we could do that, or we could just go to the harder one.
We could, but like I said, if you skip one, you're gonna miss the resources in there to make it tougher.
Eastred.
But I'm trying to get us to a challenge so it's not really boring.
This guy, which he's from the show, but
I don't know if I've ever seen him ever in the show.
He's like episode 2 or 3, so maybe you haven't.
No. Okay, I've seen enough of the episodes. I got to, I think I was like the episode or 2 after they do the Law of Surprise, and Geralt calls for
That's
it.
episode 2.
No, that's not episode 2. They do the
Pretty
Law
sure
of
that's
Surprise.
episode 2.
oh yeah, the
later,
books
man.
actually go into why Law of Surprise is very important.
Yeah,
and
please
why-
tell me. I'm curious. I really don't know. I feel like it's just being like, yeah,
because
you can do whatever you want.
it doesn't explain it in the
Yeah, don't put yourself
show.
on the
Yeah.
hot box.
It doesn't explain it in the show, but in the Witcher world, the Law of Surprise of coming home to find something you were unexpected to give to a stranger makes a magical destiny-like bond to the person who is receiving the Law of Surprise.
Fuck.
And in the world, there aren't that many monsters, but there also aren't many Witchers, and you need to make more Witchers. Problem is the survivability rate of Witchers. 10 children going in to do the Trials of Grass. Only 4 out of the 10 survive.
I thought that was like on a good batch too.
Yeah.
I say that feels better than like the Spartan program was.
That's still 6 dead kids.
Yeah, well,
That's less than half. That's less than half, but and doing the Law of Surprise is manipulating magic and destiny to possibly increase the chances of their survival. That's why Witchers are constantly doing that.
That's actually kind of dope.
So wait, they actually fucking manipulate things that make the Law of Surprise more beneficial? Like, that actually have a Law of Surprise. They'll fucking use their magic to do that?
No.
No,
Calling for Law of Surprise makes things destiny bound in that world, and usually
so there's actual magic involved in it. Not just
so sorta like not a magic thing, but like the law of the universe will make them quote-unquote destined. I don't know if it goes further in the books, but that's usually how a lot of Witchers...
They went over in the show, and it's like, if you don't follow to the rules of the Law of Surprise... Like,
shit goes bad.
Yeah, shit goes bad. You're basically cursing yourself. And the person was like, oh, that's just humbug. And then, like, nope, things actually got bad because you didn't listen to the universal Law of Surprise, so...
Yeah.
But then
that
again,
caused
it's like,
the Witcher to go.
if you're having a child, imagine having a kid and someone walks in and be like, I now am fucking destined to your only child. What are you gonna tell them? You're gonna be like, okay, cool. Or you're gonna tell them to fuck off.
I'm gonna tell them that
Especially if it's
sounds
a
like
stranger.
that sounds like Twilight.
Yeah.
No, that's why you just, never say you'll give them anything.
I will give you money. I can only pay bills
Wait,
with
you won't
that.
give the child anything or the Law of Surprise?
No,
or
The
no,
Law of
no,
Surprise.
no,
If you
no,
say I'll
no.
give you anything, you're opening the door for the Law of Surprise, essentially.
Oh, okay.
If you're like, I'll give you $20.
Yeah, well, didn't Geralt like forcibly do the Law of Surprise? We don't want to do the Law of Surprise.
He was just.
And the show does it differently because in the book he still showed up. Like in the show it actually never showed up, Geralt, but he actually came back 6 years later and he was like, all right, I'm here for the kid.
Ah!
But he didn't take because the queen at the time did not want Geralt to take him, and they actually had a like.
Well, isn't he supposed to take her at childbirth?
No, not at childbirth. In the book, it says 6 years after she was born. So he came back, but ran into her again, and
Okay, that's
one thing in the book. Spoiler alert if you haven't read a 30-year-old book, but
I'm probably not going to go for it.
But he does Law of Surprise for or to get Ciri, and then in another part he helps out a merchant who the merchant says, I'll do anything if you can get my cart out of here and save me, and he's like, well, I call for they don't say Law of Surprise, they just say I want something from your home that's unexpected.
And that is that can count as a baby?
That's the phrasing. Usually it's a baby, and a lot of times oh, you come home, I didn't know my wife was pregnant, even though I probably knocked her up, but oh no, it's the first thing you run into home that you did not expect. So
if he comes home and not realizing, well, if he knew his wife was pregnant, does that not count?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, if his wife never said.
It would be like if he came home and there was a new carriage outside.
Or if there was a dog.
Yeah. I wonder how often that happens. Honey, we adopted a dog. Damn it.
Here you go, Geralt.
Well, at least I have food.
Mommy, my dog! Oh, well, the Witcher earned it.
Yeah, you don't want to get cursed
Pretty
for Fido, but... where was it? Oh, so he does Law of Surprise with a merchant, and after, they fulfill the thing, Ciri's just there. So she became the Law of Surprise twice.
Is that because because he didn't know, or was the first thing that...
It was
because she was she was brought in, and it happened at the very end, but in the book, Geralt is less reluctant to take Ciri, so
right, because she's already been denied to him twice, basically.
Well, no,
No, thank you.
Geralt explains it. So in the books, you can do Law of Surprise, but you have every right not to give the child. You can say no.
Also,
Really?
the biggest thing was you're saying they needed him for Witchers. Girls can't be Witchers, so what was the point of him having a daughter?
No, they can be Witchers.
Girls can be Witchers.
I thought that was one of the things. There are no female
She
Witchers.
literally becomes a Witcher, doesn't she?
She doesn't go through the Blade of the Grass trial.
No, she does.
She does, but she
In
doesn't get the Muses.
the book.
Okay, well, they
She-
mentioned before in the game that she doesn't get she didn't complete her training or something like that. And,
I-
no female witches.
I haven't gotten to the part, but she will go through the trial in the fourth book, Blood of Elves, but no.
Yeah, you find out more of that. Let me know. 'Cause like I said, that doesn't sound like the information I was told about that. But
And that's why the games seem a little. That's why I like that conversation I had with everyone that one night, because everyone knows the Witcher from the show and the game, and I'm here but the
Right.
books have more, and
right,
Oh,
they
I
mentioned
actually got 'em.
she gets the Witcher training, but she's not actually given rank of Witcher.
Well, because
She's
there's
Anakin. She's fucking Anakin.
well, she probably doesn't
Pretty
have
much.
like an official rank, but then in the books they don't go over like Witcher rankings. Technically, it's the Witcher's job, not the school, to make the Witcher. So it's Geralt's job to make another Witcher. So
Yeah, that's fine. I get that, but like I said, in other circumstances, I don't know if you ever hear of someone else that did the Witcher training but never received the mutagens and was classified as a Witcher. Which I know she's a rare case.
Siri might be an exception because she has the ability to use the Force.
Well, that's the other thing too. The reason why she couldn't do the mutagens is because of her bloodline.
So you're telling me her midichlorians are high. Got it.
Well, she's got like fucking ancient god blood or something.
She has Elder's blood.
Yeah.
Is what they say in the book, but that like she has the ability to like manipulate things around her. That's why she was able to do like that roar. Or
Right.
no, her mother was able to do that roar, but it passed on to her. But yeah, I don't know. I'll inform you as I go further into
like,
it.
I'm curious because I know she's a special case. She's the main character. Blah blah blah. But like females can't be Witchers, and then she never took the mutagen because honestly she didn't need to. But I heard that her bloodline counteracts the mutagens anyways.
So I'll look more into but they don't mention like females can't be Witchers. I think it's just a lot of times it mostly was boys and Law of Surprise or whatever.
Yeah, I mean I guess that makes sense for the fact that like boys are supposed to be tougher, quote unquote. But I thought it was like physically they never survived the mutagen. What was it? The Blade of the Grass or whatever.
Trial of the Grass.
Trial of the Grass thing. They always die in that. Yeah.
Yeah, Trial of Grass is the other passage on that one. Your brain will literally explode from the sheer amount of hallucinogens you get pumped into you.
It's kind of similar to like how the Grey Wardens and they drink the Darkspawn blood, something like that. I don't actually know what entails in the Trial of the Grass, but it's something similar to that. Either
they
drink the shit and you die, or you drink the shit and you fucking become a Witcher.
They get pumped. They get pumped with the mutagens, I believe, and
Perfect. And Adrian, you gonna finish that, and then we're gonna.
Yeah, they get pumped, and either their brains explode, they die on their own, like vomit and blood, and one that gets me every time is sometimes their eyes will explode instead of turning into cat eyes, because the sheer pain of the mutation and shifting of the body might be too much. And
now, all that from one, I'm really curious on what the fuck is in that drink that does that. Because it's like, is there just a guy out there mixing up the Trial of the Grass potion, just fucking giving it? What's stopping them from doing that?
I feel like there's
Witchers only have access to it, and
I'm sure there's not like an evil Witcher.
I don't know. It might be the airport jungle juice. For all we know.
I mean, there's also the fact like, actually, that'd be a crazy poison, right? Like poisoning people with that, they would die horribly.
And,
the downside is if you don't succeed, they're just super strong now.
Yeah, and then also, isn't it mostly like the higher chance of survival is if you're younger or something like that too? Because like grown men don't take the Trial of the Grass.
It doesn't mention it, but I know they go to a specific place to do the Trial of the Grass
and
as
they're
well.
usually like young.
Yeah.
Kind of like how Jedi start off their training when they're smaller or younger, and it's like Jedi Masters don't normally take apprentices that are like full age because they have their emotions.
They have a life with attachments.
Well, yeah,
and
attachments. Yeah, because you can't teach a person that's already have developed person's emotions, push all that away and separate it.
Yeah.
I found a dumb article that said male toxic masculinity is what caused Anakin to join the dark side.
I mean, honestly, that's probably not wrong. But we're gonna end it on that note.
No, it's wrong.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
You can make a case.